Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent English Stories, the podcast where learning English becomes your superpower. My name is Sarah, and I am so happy you are here with me today. All right, let's get started. 2026 is almost here, and today I'm talking about something that millions of people around the world are thinking about right now. New Year's resolutions. But not just any resolutions. I'm going to share 10 resolutions that actually work. So get comfortable, maybe grab a pen and paper, and let's discover the resolutions that will make 2026 your best year ever. The big problem. Okay, I need to tell you something embarrassing. Every year, on December 31st, I make New Year's resolutions. Big, exciting resolutions. I tell myself, this year will be different. I'm going to lose weight, learn a new language, save money, read more books. But here's the embarrassing part. By February, I've already given up on all of them. And I know I'm not alone in this. Studies show that 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. That's right. 8 out of 10 people give up on their goals within 2 months. So why does this happen? Why do so many resolutions fail? The problem isn't that people don't want to change. The problem is how they set their goals. Most resolutions are too vague, too big, or too unrealistic. That's why today, I'm giving you 10 resolutions that are specific, measurable, and achievable. These are resolutions you can keep all year. Not just for January, not just for February, but for the whole year of 2026. Are you ready? Let's begin. Resolution number 1. Learn English for 15 minutes every day. Of course, this is number 1. This podcast is all about helping you improve your English. But notice how specific this is. I didn't say improve my English or become fluent. I said 15 minutes every day. Why is that better? Because it's specific, measurable, and realistic. You know exactly what to do. 15 minutes. You can measure it. Yes or no? Did I do it? And it's realistic. Everyone has 15 minutes. Now, what if you miss a day? Does that mean you failed? No. And this is so important. If you miss one day, just start again the next day. Don't give up completely. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. And think about this. 15 minutes a day equals 91 hours in a year. Imagine how much English you can learn in 91 hours. What should you do in those 15 minutes? So many options. Watch English videos. Listen to podcasts like this one. Read articles. Practice speaking. Write in a journal. The key is variety. Don't do the same thing every day or you'll get bored. So that's resolution number 1. Learn English 15 minutes every day. Resolution number 2. Drink 8 glasses of water every day. Health is so important, and this resolution is simple but powerful. Again, look how specific this is. Not just drink more water, but 8 glasses. Why is drinking water so important? Your body is about 60% water. When you don't drink enough water, you feel tired, you can't focus, your skin looks bad, and you might get headaches. Water affects everything. Your energy, concentration, health, even your appearance. Here's a simple trick to remember. Fill a big bottle in the morning with 2 liters of water. Your goal is to finish it by bedtime. You can see your progress throughout the day. Another trick. Drink 1 glass when you wake up. 1 before each meal, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening. That's already 6 glasses. The other 2? Those are easy. Drink when you're thirsty or after exercise. This is such a simple resolution, but it makes a huge difference. And it's easy to track. You either drank 8 glasses or you didn't. Resolution number 3. Read 1 book per month. I love reading, and this is a great resolution. Think about it. 1 book per month is 12 books in a year. When was the last time you read 12 books in 1 year? For me, honestly, never. I always want to read more, but I don't make time for it. That's the problem. People say, I want to read more, but they don't make it a specific goal. But 1 book per month, that's clear. That's achievable. And it doesn't have to be a difficult book. Start with easy books. For English learners, I recommend graded readers. These are books written specifically for language learners. They use simple vocabulary and grammar. Perfect for practice. How long does it take to read a book? It depends, but let's say 30 minutes a day for 10 days. That's 1 book done. So if you read 30 minutes every day, you could read 1 book in 10 days. That's 3 books per month. When you break it down like that, it seems so easy. The key is consistency. Read every day, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes. Resolution number 4. Save 10% of your income. Let's talk about money. Financial health is just as important as physical health, but a lot of people don't know how to save money. So let's make it simple. Save 10% of every paycheck. If you earn $1,000, save $100. If you earn $2,000, save $200. Easy to calculate, easy to track. And here's the secret. Pay yourself first. What does that mean? It means when you get your paycheck, immediately transfer 10% to savings. Don't wait until the end of the month. Because if you wait, you'll spend it. If you see money in your account, you'll spend it. But if it's already in savings, you can't spend it. That's why I recommend automatic transfers. On payday, 10% automatically goes to savings. You don't even have to think about it. And at the end of the year, you'll have saved more than 1 month's salary. Imagine that. That could be emergency money, vacation money, or investment money. Or money for a big goal. A car, a house, education. This resolution can literally change your financial future. Resolution number 5. Exercise 3 times per week for 30 minutes. Health and fitness. Essential. But notice the specificity again. Not exercise more, but 3 times per week for 30 minutes. Why 3 times? Why not every day? Because every day is too much for beginners. People get tired, they give up. So 3 times is realistic. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You have rest days in between, so your body can recover. And 30 minutes is perfect. Not too long, not too short. What kind of exercise? Anything. Walking, running, swimming, cycling, dancing, yoga, gym, home workouts. Whatever you enjoy. And that's the key word. Enjoy. If you hate it, you won't continue. Find something fun. Exercise shouldn't feel like punishment. Here's something amazing. After 3 months of exercising 3 times a week, it becomes a habit. Your body actually wants to move. You feel weird if you don't exercise. That's when you know you've succeeded. And the health benefits are incredible. More energy, better sleep, stronger body, happier mood. Resolution number 6. Call or message a friend or family member once a week. This one is about relationships, and I love it. In our busy lives, we forget to connect with the people we love. We think about them, but we don't actually reach out. And then months go by, and we feel guilty. So make it a resolution. Once a week, contact someone. It doesn't have to be a long conversation. Even a quick, "Hi, thinking about you, how are you?" is enough. The important thing is showing you care. Relationships need maintenance. Like plants need water, friendships need attention. And you know what? This resolution makes you happier too. Studies show that strong relationships are the key to happiness. More than money, more than success. So by staying connected with people, you're investing in your own happiness. And it's so easy. One person per week. You could even make a list. Week 1, mom. Week 2, best friend. Week 3, cousin. Week 4, old classmate. Rotate through your important people. Resolution number 7. Learn one new skill. This is exciting. What kind of skill? Any skill. Cooking, photography, coding, playing an instrument, drawing, public speaking, anything. Why is learning a new skill important? Because it keeps your brain active and young. When you learn something new, you create new connections in your brain. So it's like exercise for your brain. And learning makes you feel accomplished and confident. How do you learn a new skill? Break it down into small steps. Let's say you want to learn guitar. Month 1, learn basic chords. Month 2, learn simple songs. Month 3, practice daily. You don't try to become a master in 1 month. You give yourself the whole year. By December 2026, you'll have a new skill. And imagine saying, in 2026, I learned how to play guitar, or I learned how to cook Italian food. That's so satisfying. There are so many resources online, YouTube tutorials, online courses, apps, and many are free. The key is commitment. Spend at least 30 minutes per week practicing your new skill. By the end of the year, that's 26 hours of practice. You can learn a lot in 26 hours. Resolution number 8. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Sleep. This is so underrated. People focus on diet and exercise, but they forget about sleep. And sleep affects everything. Your energy, your mood, your health, your brain. So what's the resolution? Choose a bedtime and a wake-up time and stick to them every day. Even weekends? I know what you're thinking. Even weekends? That's hard. But your body loves consistency. When you go to bed and wake up at the same time, your body develops a rhythm, and you fall asleep faster and sleep better. No more lying in bed for an hour trying to fall asleep. What time should you go to bed? It depends. But most adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So if you wake up at 6 a.m., go to bed at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Here's another important tip. Avoid screens for 1 hour before bed. Blue light from phones and tablets keeps you awake. Instead, read a book, listen to calm music, or journal. And make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. These things help you sleep better. When you sleep well, everything else in your life improves. You have more energy, better focus, better mood. Resolution number 9. Spend 10 minutes each day on gratitude. Gratitude. This is powerful. Gratitude means being thankful for what you have. Why is this important? Because most people focus on what they don't have. They always want more, more, more. And they feel unhappy and unsatisfied. But when you practice gratitude, you focus on what you do have, and you feel happier. How do you practice gratitude? Easy. Every day, Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Just 3. But be specific. Not just my family, but my sister called me today and made me laugh. Specific moments, like the coffee tasted really good this morning, or my coworker helped me with a project, or the sunset was beautiful. These small moments add up. And after a month of doing this, your brain changes. You start naturally noticing good things. You become a more positive person. And positive people are happier, healthier, and more successful. You can even practice gratitude in English. I'm grateful for, or I'm thankful for. It's great English practice. This resolution takes only 10 minutes, but changes your entire mindset. Resolution number 10. Do something outside your comfort zone once a month. This is the challenge resolution. Your comfort zone is the place where you feel safe and comfortable, but nothing grows in the comfort zone. If you want to grow, you need to step outside. What does this mean? Once a month, do something that scares you a little bit. If you're shy, talk to a stranger. If you're scared of public speaking, give a small presentation. If you always eat the same food, try a new cuisine. Why is this important? Because every time you step outside your comfort zone, you expand it. You become braver, more confident, and you discover things about yourself. You might discover you're better at things than you thought. And even if you fail, you learn something. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. For English learners, a good comfort zone challenge could be speaking English with a stranger, or ordering food in English at a restaurant, or joining an English conversation group online. These are scary at first, but they help you grow. By the end of 2026, you'll have done 10 brave things. You'll be a different person. Confident, courageous, and proud. Wow, those were 10 amazing resolutions. Let me review them quickly. 1. Learn English 15 minutes daily. 2. Drink 8 glasses of water. 3. Read 1 book per month. 4. Save 10% of your income. 5. Exercise 3 times per week for 30 minutes. 6. Contact a friend or family member weekly. 7. Learn 1 new skill. 8. Consistent sleep schedule. 9. Practice gratitude for 10 minutes daily. 10. Do something outside your comfort zone monthly. These resolutions will transform your 2026. But remember, you don't have to do all 10. That's important. Choose 3 or 4 that matter most to you. Quality over quantity. It's better to succeed at 3 resolutions than fail at 10. Start small, build momentum, and write them down. Put them somewhere you can see them every day. On your mirror, on your phone, wallpaper, on your desk. Because what gets measured gets done. Now I have a question for you. Which of these 10 resolutions will you choose for 2026? Do you have other resolutions you want to share? If this episode inspired you, please subscribe to Fluent English Stories. I'll help you achieve your English goals all year long. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Next time, I have another amazing topic for you. Until then, start planning your 2026, practice your English, and I'll see you in the next episode. Here's to an amazing 2026. Make it your best year ever. Bye for now.